Well, hello folks. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. And no, you're not imagining it. I've got a bit of a story to tell you, so I think you can guess what's happened. Basically, well, you've probably noticed there's been a lack of Farming Simulator videos. That's because there was a big update about the middle of November. That update messed up my main save file. This one. I tried so many times. I tried to bring all the mods back. I tried to reload the save, reload different settings, this and that. It wasn't having it. Unfortunately, that save file is gone. But we are back. As you can see, I've bought this bit of land up here and obviously the main farm. I've obviously got this bit as well because this is like the starting house. I'm actually going to go up and sell that because I'm going to put the main house in here where I usually put it. So when it comes to mods, I've brought all the main ones back because I was in and out of different servers, you see. So I was getting like different mods and what have you. So that's where all the different bits and pieces were coming from. Looks like I can't get rid of that one, that's fine. But I want to get rid of this area here. Because this is eventually going to be either farmland or fields or something up here. So I'm just going to get rid of these. So obviously it's not going to be the way it was. The planter that we were using, the potato sugar beet harvesters, they're gone. Because I'm using it on GeForce now, any external mods, they're gone. But that was, as I say, only really the harvesters and that planter that I kind of liked, actually, to be honest. I'm ashamed that went. I'm trying to think of the right word. What's the word? I can't think of it right now. But yeah, unfortunately that has had to go. But what we'll do... Actually, I don't own that land, so I can't do that. When we own that land, I'm not buying it yet. I straight up do not want to take out any more loans. I was actually talking to a friend yesterday and we were ripping into someone else who, when they start, in quotes, a new farm, they've suddenly got all the land and massive expensive tractors and stuff. We don't do that here, no. And I'll show you. I bought this second hand. The tractor itself is rented, but the plough that I bought second hand, I'm glad that was in the shop because they are expensive because they're that big. But it's good that we got one second hand. Obviously I'll need to buy a whole bunch of them later when we're doing it. So the differences with this one, I'm not going to put on... I'll still plough, but I'm not going to stone pick the fields. We'll still lime, manure. So precision farm is obviously still back on, but I've took off the stone picking because I'm probably just going to buy the lime in. I don't think we really need it anyway, and it's not too expensive. I mean, it is kind of, but we'll get our money back for it easily. So yeah, well, since we can't actually do anything right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check prices. You know I usually go for soybean right away, which is, obviously I've got seasons on, I believe. So soybean doesn't start till April. So yeah, what we could do though is lease the try to think here, because I've got different things now. So I'm going to try and save myself a bit of cash right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to landscape the usual paint. I can't tell if that's in line because that's not been ploughed in a line. It's hard to tell. It looks slightly. Actually, maybe I can line it up with the UI in the top corner, the train track. Because I'm assuming the train track's obviously straight. That looks somewhat straight there, so we'll do it there. So I think it's the white one we use, and by usual we... Hello? It's weird, it's not letting me go all the way up to the line. Oh well, we'll just do it here then. That's not lined up, you can tell. That is a terrible line. That looks a bit better. Maybe I'd down a bit more. But yeah, we'll try and line this up a bit. There we go. I don't know why it's not letting me go right up to the edge. It doesn't really matter. So from here I'm going to put down container. I'm going to put down the big one that I use. It might be under silos actually. It's in here somewhere, this one. This is basically going to hold everything up here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and we'll just lease the trailer. Right, we need a manure spreader. Was it? Yeah, that one. Then it's that one. Jeez, the price of it, but it's a really good one. Oh, so I've brought back the speed mod so we can go a bit faster. I'm just going to take that off. I don't know what that does, to be honest. I noticed it on the tractor, I just don't find the point in having it on. So I'm going to lease that for 10 grand. Yes. So I'm going to go and do... Yes, obviously I've got like manual detach and stuff now. So I need to manually detach that. I can move the silo later, it's just permanent. So we'll go and grab the manure spreader, we'll fill it with lime. And we'll get this thing lined up. I just can't believe it's all gone. I genuinely spent the entire time that I haven't been farming trying to get it to work, and I don't know what's messed up with it. I don't know if it's a mod because I was taking things out and putting them back in. It could even be like a setting in the save file. I really don't know what's corrupted it, but you know, it's a loss. There's nothing we can do about it. I've been trying for, as I say, 2, maybe even 3 weeks now, trying to get this thing working again, but yeah. But most of it's back. Most of it. So we'll drop this back over here. And I'm gonna let it spread lime. Obviously I'll need actually I'm gonna need more money on it. See, I was saying I've got 320,000 in the bank loans right now, but we need that money. And this field should pay for that. It's a decent sized field. I'm going to try and get it back to the same setup, so this will be soybean, that will be sugar beet. Maybe even move it over a bit as well, because we've got that extra space. I can't remember exactly how much of that was actually covered, but I think it was only 2 squares. That's what I usually do, 2 squares per field or what have you. That's usually big enough. Oh, they're not even squares, they're rectangles. Right, so I'm going to need to buy, I think that's a container, but I'm looking for the multi-buy thing. Is that a tool? It's not a silo. I'm sure I've got it, because I've got it in another save file. So it should be in here. Where is it? Is that a production? Should be a production. Pretty sure it's not. No. So I'm sure it's a silo or something. I've probably went past that about 5 times. I know you're in here. And then went past it, innit? And it was in there. Right. We'll fill this up with lime and let this get on with it. Well, that's filling up. I'm going to go down the sides. And just mark off. That wasn't too bad actually. It's not as much as I thought it would be for a full load. Let's see, it's doing it again. It's not letting me go right up to the border, which is interesting. No, but I'm doing the wrong one. It's the grey one, isn't it? Yeah, because the white one's for like the production area. I knew I wasn't doing that right. Yeah, the grey's the road, the white one's not. I'm actually happy that it's not letting me go right up to the border, because I like the bit of sun grass, you know. So I'm going to just go right along here. Go right along here. So that bit's fine, and then we'll do another double down the other side to mark off the field. And then obviously we don't own that bit of land, but that'll be the river side. Might do 2 and a bit. So that's the start of the next field, that bit. Right, so wait, that's manure. I've done the wrong thing. Ah, crap. That's why it was so cheap. I bought the wrong thing. Oh God's sake, does anybody else take manure? I don't know how to do this. I think the biogas place takes it. The farmer's market's pretty decent actually. Where's that? That's up by the... yeah, it's up that way. Yeah. So, I've got to make a little bit of money. I didn't want to do that, but I bought the wrong thing. So I'll quickly go up and do that, and then I'll bring you back in. I was just thinking, no, there's... because I'm going to use this eventually, so I might as well just store it. And that can be for when we're putting manure down, so... we'll pop it in the silo. Then we'll fill this up with lime. Oh, but I can't empty it though, can I empty it? No. I think you can do manure. So, I'm as well just doing it. I think you can just straight up do manure right after a field's been ploughed. Yeah. Have they changed the width on this? It used to be small. I think they have. The width on this used to be way smaller. Unless I bought an extension and didn't know that it had one. Well, that makes it a bit better. Alright. Well, I'll let it do this, and then I'll bring you back in when it comes to the actual planting and stuff, because that'll take a while. Actually, I'm just going to mute the microphone and you guys can listen. You want to make sure this is going to turn okay up here. It should. Yeah, it's going to miss a little bit because of the turn ratio, but I'm fine with that. As long as it can do the entire field. Right. Well, it's already 87%. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to lease one of those. Actually, what I'll do is I'll get the tipper first. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be under trailers or auger wagons, because it's kind of got auger on it. Right, I've not seen it, so it must be under auger. There it is there, so we'll just lease it for now. And then this one, we'll lease this as well. Just so we can empty that, we'll fill it up, because otherwise it's just going to keep stopping. So we'll fill this up with manure and we'll keep that thing fed. Oh, hello mountain. I forgot this truck doesn't like fields. I don't know why. So the best bet's to fill it up when it gets to the end. You can see it's not liking it. Maybe if I go down the rut. It's a little bit better down the rut. I don't know why, but this truck doesn't like going through a field. I forgot all about that. We'll try and get it down there before that thing runs out. Otherwise it's going to be a pain to fill it up constantly. Yeah, I mean, come on. Come on, where is it? Oh god, that's going to take ages to fill. Come on. So what we'll do... Well, I'm waiting for that to finish. I'll show you the cedar that we'll be using. This one here, because it's a multi-fruit one. So as you know, it's not as big as the other one was. I think it's even like half the size, maybe. Or is it? It says it's 8 meters. What was the last one? I can't remember. But yeah. We'll get that up to the extinguisher. I don't need the extinguisher. I don't need work lights. Don't need the grease, because it genuinely doesn't do anything. And we're gonna actually no, we don't need that yet. Don't need it yet. It's because I'm doing the manure, it's putting me off from forgetting what I'm doing. We don't need it until is it April, so there's no point in leasing it the now and then having it sit there, if you know what I'm saying. So we're about halfway roughly with this one. When it comes back down to the other side, I'll fill it back up. It's actually not using up as much as I thought it would. Of course, it's the bigger capacity as well, which helps a lot. I don't remember it being that big though. The spreader on this, I thought it was pretty small, but it's actually pretty big. Unless there's like an extension I got for it this time and I didn't know it had one. Where is it? Because I'm pretty sure that was a lot smaller in size. Well, yeah, there's a way we can tell. If we go to... where is it? Spreader. I don't have the old one to compare it with, but... Oh, it doesn't have a spreading thing. It feels bigger though than what it was. So unless the mod or the person who's made it's made it a bit wider. I don't remember it being that wide. But yeah, we'll let this get down here. I'll top it up. I'll probably need to top it again one more time, and then it can finish. I think the auger on this is too low. it's not going in. We had this issue before, I remember. Oh, come on, don't hit me. Come on, go. Why is it not going in? Hold on, let me get out here. Right now, you're going to tip me over. Yep. Can I move the auger back and forth? Can. It doesn't go the other way though. Maybe that way. We'll see. So I need to fill it up because it's going to run out soon. I want it to keep going. Come on, go. Oh, it's slowing down so much on this field. I thought this would have been good, and then I completely forgot that on fields it's just useless now. It's actually slowing down now. It used to be pretty decent. That thing's gonna run out if I don't fill it up. Hopefully I'll get it before it turns. Oh, it goes out that way. No, nothing. No, you're just gonna straight up run out, buddy. Yeah, you've got what, 91 litres, you're gonna run out. Unless I can get it filled. It's just gonna stop here. Yep. Wait, I've got an idea. It's gonna be silly, but it'll work. Lift up the thing. I'm trying to lift it up. It's not. Hold on. There we go. I just lifted it up. It worked though. Yeah, cause that's below the hitbox, it doesn't fill it up, unfortunately. But we'll get one that does fill it. Go into. Oh, sorry, I keep banging the microphone. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a truck with an auger, a decent auger in it. It's just this thing's too low. I do like this truck, but it's useless for what we need now compared to what we used to have it for. It's just the auger's not high enough. So maybe this thing. It's got a decent capacity in it, actually. Yeah, something like that. They probably need to do. Yeah. I'm hoping that's enough to get that finished. If not, we're gonna need to tip this back up again. But yeah, as I say, this thing's just too low. If the other ones don't really work too, actually no, that's not even. Yeah, that's not manure, that's something else. That's a forage one. It's a forage auger by the looks of it. So that wouldn't even do. So I would need to go and find let's see if I've got my use. That's the one I usually use, isn't it? Yeah, that one. I'm just trying to remember what was I had for this. Or was it that one, maybe? Oh, it was that one, because that one's got way more. Yeah, the TLX, yeah. I wonder if I can use that for fuel distribution. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see anything. So as I said, I'll need to go and find a bigger auger. Something like this one, but bigger. Because it's just not... can't customise it because it's a rental. But could go back in here. Combination. Let's go see if we can maybe change the wheels to make it bigger. Doesn't look like it. Could have put a better engine in it as well. So I didn't really put a good engine in it. It's just like different things. Bumpers, visors, yeah, style. I can put a person in it, okay. Don't see them though. Or does that mean passenger enabled so people can get in it? Possible. But yeah, we'll need a much better auger wagon if we're going to be doing this. That big one that we usually use is an external mod, so unfortunately we can't use that one again. Which is a shame. I really like that thing. But yeah. I should probably bring this back to the house. This is one of the ones I got second hand. Which is why it doesn't say it's very well maintained. Once I own this bit of ground, I'm going to flatten all this and make a big road. Try and have it back to where it was on the other map. Yeah, I quite like this one. I'll probably just use this for getting around places. Stick this in what will soon to be the main yard. Put these over here. I'm going to put the on the shade and all that. I'm going to put them back where they were. You're going, so you're half. So I'm definitely going to need to fill that up again, but it will get done. What was left over? I think no, wait, you can't empty it though, so I don't know. Maybe customising it or something will empty it out, I'm not entirely sure. I know resetting it will empty it, but that will take it back to the shop and I don't want to go back and get it. Although I need to go back over there anyway, so... yeah. I don't think this will need lime for a bit anyway, so we might as well just keep the manure in it. Each field's not going to be expensive now. As expensive, I should say, because as I said, we're not doing the stone picking. So that's one less tractor and trailer per field. So it's probably only maybe about 2 million. Which still sounds like a lot, but yeah. We focus on this first field. At least. God, it just looks so bare when all my stuff's gone. But yeah, that's what happens, you know. Something updates, your entire series is screwed. Nothing we can do about it. To be honest, I might not even just fill the field, I'll just let this run out. So it'll do one more strip and then it's just a little tiny spot line it's going to miss. So I might just let it end here. Rather than filling the trailer up, and then the trailer's going to be full and I won't have anything to put in it. Yeah. I might just do that. Which is fine because that's what's coming up to about an hour, so yeah, we'll stop it at the end of this hour. I'll skip forward to April because there's literally nothing we can do. I'll then go and lease the cedar. And then we'll get that seeded, rolled. I don't know if I'm going to get a second tractor just to get this rolling done. But I'll roll that at some point. I think this will do. It's actually not too bad. It's not a bad run at all. I'll just turn it round myself, and it can just do the little slither. There we go. So I'm just going to put this back. There's no point in filling that up for that one little bit, then it's going to be sitting there. I might actually just return the trailer. Because that's going to cost me cash. And I'm not going to need it. See, the mouse is doing this again, but it should, I don't know why. I'll keep this. I know the tractor's still leased, but I'll keep that for now. But as I say, I'm going to skip forward now, and I'm going to end the episode here. Skip forward to April, I think it was. We'll lease out the roller and the seeder. Actually, I might as well head up to the shop. Roller and the seeder, and we'll get this seeded. And we'll then again skip forward to October. And what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on. Lease the combine. I'll get the Colossus, the big one, because we can pretty much do the majority of the field in one go. So I will catch you all next time for more Farming Simulator. It's nice to be back again with farming. As I say, unfortunately we are having to start over again, but at least now that it's on GeForce now, it's looking way better, it's loading quicker, it's smoother, and I can actually, because it's on GeForce now, I can sit and do it on mobile. Say I'm out for the day, I can sit and do like a maintenance bit or whatever, just sit on my phone and work on some fields or what have you. But yeah, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to skip forward to April. I will catch you all next time, where we'll get the seeding and plant the rolling done. Until then, take care. Goodbye for now.